all here. We are all here. I'm gonna make myself a drink. Hopefully everything sounds all right. I need to do the whole headset thing. Put it on. Oh, there. Nice. Nice. Nice.
To get some rhymes, but have some ideas here. So far we have something. I want it to be like when I see constellations, it reminds me of how far away you are from me now in my life, maybe.
That was weird. Oh, we are. Looks like we, I'm assuming this is Chewy making a new page. Always making a new page. Cheers, everyone. Sunday night, that's a little bit heavy for Sunday night. What we got on the tablet tonight. Drinking whiskey and squirt. Gonna run out of squirt. Probably gonna have to go to whiskey and cream soda. What do we got going on here? Are we, yeah. Inventory's always full. Always having inventory issues. At launch. So the yellow's the main mission. Always trying. A lot of flying around aimlessly in space. I'm gonna try to do some catch up on these main missions. I was at one point completely caught up on all the main missions. I think they added a lot. Looks like they're starting to kind of get cutscenes together, though. That's cool.
So, you found me again.
Look, I just want to talk.
Where is Dax? Where's his body?
I buried him on Rhodia Station.
The base, so you know.
Don't shoot. I have something to show you. I'm going to reach into my belt.
Slowly. His biochip. How can I be sure it wasn't you who killed him for that?
I shared a cell with him and we escaped together. I helped him get the base set up again while he made plans to reach you.
Give me that thing.
Dax is dead. Yo, what's going on?
I guess I ain't as spry as I used to be.
I was just gonna text
right.
you, actually.
How about I ask
On
the
my
questions
phone
now?
currently.
This chip, what does it lead to?
You mean he didn't tell you?
Dax offered me a cut. Said it was a
Why'd you call me a dick?
opportunity. And this rig you're building here just confirms to me that it's a big Viridium mining operation.
Hold on,
At least it's
fella.
big.
Don't you know what the Okar would do if they heard there was even talk about Viridium mining? Strictly prohibited by the treaty.
Look, are we gonna cooperate or not?
What are you doing? Well, you seem like a decent enough kind of guy. Come on upstairs and let's have a proper talk. You've come at the worst possible time or the best possible time. I ain't sure yet. But I do know I'm short on friends at the moment. With the Okar on the threshold about to kick the door down and From what I hear, the G&B scouts chasing down rumors of my whereabouts. Things are looking tight. Have a drink.
Cheers.
Craft that took out Dax had a G&B signature.
That's no surprise, but to be honest, I got everyone breathing down my neck at the moment, and the local situation here is getting bad.
The Okar are becoming pretty testy.
One moment.
Yeah, I know, and I can't launch. If they get one sniff of this rig, my ass is grass. So, you came all this way.
Yo, what's going on?
What's your big plan?
No, this is as far as the plan goes.
If I remember, it'll
I
text.
was hoping you had
Text.
an idea.
Tell me, this Viridium find, think it's worth it?
Oh, hell yeah. I've been waiting years for this. One quick excavation and we'd be set for life.
And all you need to do is get this freighter off the settlement without the Okar seeing you.
Okay, I'll send you. I'll send
some
you a
way to
text.
slip you out unnoticed.
Boy, you are gonna be one of the richest men in the galaxy.
Give me 1 second.
So you've spent years putting this freighter together.
Yep, while Dax was back at the base twiddling his thumbs. But it was all part of the plan to keep the team separated until the time was right.
Who else is in your team?
You don't need to worry about that right now. Unless you get me off this station, the plot ends here.
I hate to say it, but that won't
All
be
right.
easy. You're flying a Viridium mining rig. The Okar can smell a setup like this from light secs away.
You
Light
seem to know
sex.
a lot about these things. Any ideas on how to fix it?
Well, the only
Light
way to
secs.
fool the Okar would be to encrypt all sensory information coming from your ship. Optics, chemistry. It even needs to taste like cheap steel when you lick it. You'd need something like a material encryptor.
That's right.
You know that sort of tech doesn't really exist, at least not out here.
And that's wrong. There's at least one person who designed such things. But both Kato and I have always been careful not to do business with him.
I think I know where this is going.
Hey, you're good at pestering people. You even got me to come around. This guy has a station near the ice planet Volta.
The story's kind of
Follow
like
these
patchwork
coordinates
right
and
now,
you'll find it.
so it's kind of hard to keep
You
up
know, I've
with.
put
I
my
don't
faith in
really
you over
like.
this,
I
Maddox.
kind of know what's going on. So
Like
for
I
the most
said,
part, your main
it'll be
character
worth
is like a repatriated soldier. Was a soldier at one point, not a soldier anymore. Not really what he's got going on. The audible set. I think I've got to head to my base real quick. 20 kilometers away. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it to the limit. That can go. So I've gotta go. Base. I don't know where it's at in the map. Oh, it's because we're not in Union. We need to go to Cedo. Yeah, my base is clear over here. Rodeo 2. Hi! How's it going? That's my home gonna set that as my waypoint. I gotta go back there and deposit a bunch of shit. I'm gonna go FTL. Stuck on this. Hello.
Alec, you read me? I've been on Avon Rest.
No freaking way, really?
I was more surprised to run into the Coalition. They seem to be running the place now. Weren't they your gang once? Back when they, were still a gang?
Yeah, they changed. Went mercantile. I had a meaningful sit-down with the Coalition boss, at least that's what she called it, and
Alec,
we
one of your
mutually
homies.
agreed that my skills would be better applied elsewhere.
So you parted on good terms?
Well, she smiled when they waved me off, and they told me never to come back, so I'd say yeah. Part of my kin still live on that station, along with some very good people. A lot of them broke, stranded, and can't get home. Hey, why not tell them I said hi?
I'll do that. Just need to get through another gig first.
Always busy, that man. I respect that.
This jump gates, so they like go between like quadrants in the galaxy. You have to go to these jump gates. I'm traveling often this game. Union Bridge is the one that I've been using the most. I'm still really early in the game. Laser beams. I need a new gun really bad. I had a good gun, but then I leveled up and that gun wasn't good anymore. Probably just gonna power through the story missions and see if I get a good gun out of it. But I pick up so much cargo that my cargo's always full. Rodea 2 is where my home base is. Curious if I get a chance to move my home base at some point. Oh. Storage. Store it all. 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 I don't believe it. My senses are better. My senses are better. Is that my purple card? Did I destroy my... No, that was the purple. Me. Me. processions. This has got to be better.
Mew moo.
Mew, 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 mew. You guys got to watch me do inventory management for however long. I really think like this one's just statistically better. This one has a range. Energy capacity, axle. I don't know. I'm gonna keep them both. Just because I got a lot of things stored here. I got new colors for my ship. So check out the paint jobs. Eerie black, snow white, crimson, rusty earth, Royal Navy, Royal Navy. Should just do black. With like a metallic black with a standard red on it. And then ooh. I like gold. Let's make this one gold. That coin gold and make color 3. This doo-doo.
Do.
Lovely, 10 out of 10. Absolutely. How's it going, Molly? Shoot. I guess we'll just do metallic with matte. That's a sweet color, right? Cheers. Gotta go back to Union Bridge. Just in chair disposal. This game's got weird controls. High risk area, chair disposal. Machines. Data fishing. Sato. Charities recycling. Oh, that's that, guys.
I am not ready for a 3 hours lecture. Anxiety levels zoink.
That sounds horrible. Okay, for that's your hanger. Let's go do the scrap mission real quick. No, not Destiny 2. This is Everspace. How's it going, Jordan? Fairly. It came out a while back, but it's in early access still, so I only play it when it gets like a new update. And I think it's on PlayStation as well, but it's only early access on PC. The game's not actually released yet. We're still getting it's on like version 0.6. When it gets to version 1, it'll be released. So I don't think it's on PlayStation. Your ninja brother? Nice. How's it going, Lat? Yeah, I don't know what other consoles it's on. To be honest, Jordan.
Junk, trash, and tetanus. Yep, I really came back to this soul-forsaken place.
Did you not tell the businessman that Charybdis Pole was free of outlaws? As it stands, I am unable to confirm this.
You mean that Bloodstar unit over there? Maybe I should check it out. Hey, did that Bloodstar just disappear?
That would be physically improbable. I assume they simply went into hiding.
Oh, great, you're here. I just finished my soda. Let's go in.
This
and
guy's
do some
weird.
business.
After you.
We welcome to Charybdis Recycling.
We
Plant,
welcome.
where your garbage is our future.
That used to be my line. Good to meet you, sir.
So the story's kind of patchwork since it's still early release, but
Ah,
basically you're a repatriated
Well, he looks kind of relaxed.
ex-soldier,
Whatever's left of him, that is.
and right now you're kind of just like
He is awaiting
you came back,
redeployment.
and you kind of have amnesia,
Patiently,
but
I'd
you
say.
remember some
what
stuff.
a sad story.
You found like you basically have like a
Well,
hive
if the
unit
original owner dead,
that is
salvage
part of your
law allows me to
repatriation
take claim to
process,
this
and you
place.
went and found
You really
your
wanna
hive
do
unit,
this?
which is the
Of
computer in
course.
your ship that
Tell
talks
me,
to you.
robot, how does this
You don't
machine
really ever get
operate?
out of your ship,
Is
so
it
it's like an open
co-action,
world
or
loot shooter,
do
but you
you
stay
pay
in your
scavengers?
ship, kind of like
Nothing beats an AI.
Great.
not Stellaris,
We can save a lot
called
of
Elite
credits if we don't have
Dangerous.
to worry about paying an actual workforce.
Say, that AI running everything, is that you by any chance?
Negative.
Well, that's a relief.
But I don't know, it's pretty good. Like the story's kind of weird because
all
it's
of
so
them
like
are BR.
Broken?
Only 2 drill units may still contain operational copies, but they have drill drive lead themselves into the GRU.
that's funny.
Salvaging machines can be bought, but a new AI specifically designed for this terrain would be.
You fly
very
around
expensive.
space and try not to get lost and go
what's your
explore
name, by the
things,
way?
and
Adam.
you can be a pirate.
Alan,
Do
would you
whatever you
mind
want.
checking the drill
Really.
units? I really
a lot of
just need
freedom.
one in good shape, so I can make copies for the remaining machines. I will pay you, of course.
Sure, sounds simple enough.
Great.
Probably not quite as
You
much
can
as
literally smell the potential
Elite
of this
Dangerous.
place.
Elite Dangerous is
I'm
hard.
not sure that's what you're smelling, but sure.
I try to play some of that. It's very Elite Dangerous is very similar to this. It's been around a long time. It's almost too complicated to do anything. This is more streamlined, better. See, you got like all your gear, like your weapons, your armor. Your main goal, at least at the beginning, is to upgrade your ship. You got perks. You got ship perks. You can get different ships. I don't know if different ships are available in early access yet, but you will have different ships at some point. If they are available in early access, I have not made it that far. There's also not any ability to leave your ship at this point.
So, apparently there are 2 drills with functional AI units which randomly dug themselves into the ground. Makes you wonder how intelligent that makes those units.
Well,
There's a
when
pretty,
assess the
it's got a
situation
pretty
and
great
determine
heads-up
that their
display
only way
for
out
a
of
space
this
game. Like a
end
lot of
road
space
was
games,
down.
like space exploration
I would
games
say
that I've
they are
played,
indeed very intelligent.
have had a really difficult issue with having like a clean heads-up display. It gets too cluttered with all sorts of stuff. The air control is pretty good in this too. The only thing that I really have like a big problem with in this game, and I think it's just a 3-dimensional aspect of the game, is locating enemies that are close to me. Your ship does take damage. You run into stuff. It's basically like your ship's your body. If it were a different type of RPG. So. Clumsy with your ship, you're clumsy with your life. 5 kilometers away. Gotta go underground. It's always crazy going underground with a spaceship.
Found the first hole.
Yeah, there's like different types of guns too. Like you can have sniper rifles, railguns. I actually need a new primary. Oh fuck, dude, where are these guys even coming from?
I wonder if these drones belong to the Bloodstar unit we saw earlier.
You can mine. A lot of looting involved. Earth.
Clothes, food. Someone seems to be bunkering up here.
I need to go. Yeah.
Let's see what you've got. This one's busted.
I'm not playing Apex right now. It'd be cool to get out of the ship. Yeah, I mean, I would imagine they're planning on having it be an option, but I'm fine with it just because of like how big the universe is. It's a good change of pace. I've been getting burnt out. Went and played some Assassin's Creed, kind of like my private time game, and I'm getting burnt out on that too. There's just too much to do in Assassin's Creed. Good game. It gets really grindy after a while. So I want to get caught up with Everspace, and then I'll go back to playing Apex probably after that.
All that junk covering the holes. It must have been a while since the drills dug themselves in.
And it really, like my opinion, I wish I was I might fight a Death Star at some point. In my opinion, like the way this game functions, like you don't need to get out of your ship. There's enough to do in your ship.
It is in a fragile state, but still operational.
It being early release like it is too, like they don't have their
how to salvage it.
everything finished yet. They've been working more on like finishing the gate, which is cool. It's a new challenge. 3-dimensional games are different. I think they're gonna have a VR for this too. Oh hey, that's a Blood Star, not a Death Star.
We won't shoot back. We have no beef with you.
Coming from Bloodstar, that's a first.
I know that guy. He's the one who's been hunting down our people for a while now.
Is that true?
Hunting down may overdramatize it a little. More like you guys seem to keep getting in my way.
Told you, I'm blasting him here and now.
No, hold it. Let's talk first.
Feel free, but I'm keeping my crosshairs on him.
What do you want?
Bloodstar is falling apart. Thanks in part to you. If we want to survive, we need a fresh start. That's why we came here.
More hostiles are incoming.
Have your people stand down or I'll shoot.
That's it. I'm clearing him out.
I said hold it! Look, we have nowhere to go. We're tired of being outlaws, and we can't leave Cedo without keys. We know you've been busy around here, and we're offering to work for you.
Seriously? I don't know if you're stupid or naive asking for help from a complete stranger you're pointing guns at.
For soul's sake, I told everyone to disengage.
Now they're friends.
We're right. We're desperate. Now, what do you say?
Sorry, I don't have any vacancies. But there is a chance that I can get the new owner of this yard to hire you.
You're not talking about that scrappy scavenger bot, are you?
No, I'm talking about an investor from the homeworlds who just arrived. But the way I read him, he'll only consider you if there are no alternatives.
We are the only alternative out here.
At least the only one with an organic brain. Give me some space so I can figure this out.
Thanks. It's all we're asking for. Okay, everyone. Let's scram. We shouldn't be this out.
Yeah, scram.
Are you seriously considering sabotaging the drill for these criminals?
To be honest, I could relate more to these Bloodstar exiles than to that opportunistic Davila guy.
What if both sides are not compatible?
If the Bloodstars were willing to get along with the guy who shot up their bases, I'm confident that they can get along with anyone.
Do I trust him? I'm gonna trust the Bloodstars. Oh! Almost wrecked my ship there. Concept, everything has been beaten. Well, that's where like the co-op loot shooters are really I think the way to go with that. Like personally. I guess like it's not really an MMO though. I don't like over-the-shoulder MMO style stuff a whole lot. I like flying. Flying's fun. I think this is intended to be co-op, I believe, at some point. Or you'll have like fire teams of 3. I know that Elite Dangerous has like pretty much the same perspective as this. Elite Dangerous definitely has MMO co-op and arenas and stuff like that. It's got to be pretty much like a mix. I don't know. A totally new concept would be good. I don't have any ideas.
Some squatters around here, so I'd be careful heading out if I were you.
All right, but what about the drill units?
One of them's fine. I'll give you the coordinates.
Perfect. This will do nicely.
So you still want to invest in this dump?
Of course. At college, I was always the top of my class. Recapitalizing this operation will take maybe 2 or 3 sole years. Once this place turns profitable, I'll be off looking for my next project. So
Firefly
I
would be
won't be here
sweet.
for long.
If you say so.
I mean, that's kind of like... There's a lot more options available on PC. There are games similar. Yes. I don't know. Elite Dangerous, like, it is a lot like that. It's just really hard. What do you got here, Alec? Oh, some liquor. I'm gonna continue on with the main story. I really like action RPGs. I think that there's something that can be done with action RPGs to really make it stand out. I've heard some interesting things coming out about what they're planning on doing with Borderlands 4. Pretty much along the same lines. That's all just rumors. Borderlands 4 should be an interesting one. And there's a new Witcher in production, finally. They weren't supposed to make another Witcher. They said Witcher 3 was going to be the last one, but I think with the success of Witcher 3 and then the TV show, that they've announced that they're working on another. One that I think is going to be like a catch-all for space games, possibly, is going to be the new Bethesda's new release. We'll see. There's been good games coming out, but we've been kind of dry for like really good new games now, you know? Like Cyberpunk was supposed to be good, completely just like flopped pretty much. I haven't played it. Like, a lot of people enjoy it, yeah, but it just had so many issues. I don't even care about the bugs. I just don't want to waste a bunch of time in a game that I don't think I'm going to enjoy in the long run. All about personal enjoyment. Volta Nebula. This game's almost like overwhelmingly large still at this point. And that's all. Like, this is the only maps they have in there, but it's huge. All these planets you pass have a surface you can go fly around on.
May I inquire why we just jumped into empty space?
Because there's a space station over there?
My sensors detect nothing.
Game action world.
Good day there, Adam Roslin. It's been a while since I had a clone come for a visit.
Okay,
Getting all the
I don't
game
like
action.
where this is going.
Where what is going?
Weird to dock on an
I
invisible
need you to
ship.
focus. Run your sensors again. What is this place?
Mostly, it's just smoke and mirrors. All it takes is a wave of my hand,
My sensors are overclocking.
and it's gone. You may call me Fallon Pango. How can I help you, Adam?
Cut the act. Don't mess with my ship. And how the hell do you know about me?
As secrets go in the DMZ, yours is not a very big one. Just take the Colonial Fleet. They can't post warrants for you since no one is supposed to know that you exist, but they still talk about you a lot.
That doesn't answer my question.
You could say that I simply like to listen to the waves passing through the ether while I tinker away on my devices.
You can't just turn on the radio and tune into encrypted fleet talk. You're some kind of hacker. Who else knows about me?
That depends on why you've come to see me all the way out here.
I'm looking for a material encryptor.
For whom?
Can't say.
Tit for tat. Nicely done. I can offer you a version for 20 credits, the other for 2 million. Both do exactly the same.
Then what's the difference?
The cheap one is sponsored by a third-party provider to reimburse me for its rare components. The other is exactly what it would cost without them.
I am not buying the one for 2 mil.
Of course. I'll just remove it from my loadout then. This is the hardware.
There's a lot of corporate governments in this too. Like every system you go to has like a different.
My pleasure.
Different
Take care, Adam.
I'm on like the edge of space as we know it, I think. What do I find in these containers? I'm gonna go all the way back to Avonras.
Are you tired of being picked on? Then why not treat yourself to a Salver Pulse 9000? Salver Armament Group. Because even a loser deserves a good laser.
What was that?
The signal is emanating from my own systems.
Serves me right for buying cheap scrap from a hacker.
I am running diagnostics. Attempt jumping again.
Ouch, my teeth!
Sorry. Getting interrupted by ads? That sucks.
Space adventure, an adventure in space.
The messages are triggered by the new software.
Can you disable them?
Not without deleting the entire package and rendering the encryptor useless.
I need to have another word with that Fallon Pango guy.
This is what life's coming to, huh? This is what life's actually gonna be like here in a while. Ads pay for everything. I don't know how to... Oh my god. Invisible ship, I'm stuck inside you. That's annoying.
Hey, you didn't tell me that the encryptor came with ads.
As I said, its main component is very rare. It's the only way I'm able to sell it for such a low price. If you cannot pay, you either have to live with the commercials or find a replacement.
What kind of replacement are we talking about?
A very old one. If you feel adventurous, you can go to these coordinates. You will immediately know what I want when you see it. In the meantime, I'll remove the cheap module from your ship.
Guess I have no other choice.
Oh, the Forlorn Veil. Oh, it's right in the bright spot. That's why I can see it. Jump. We're gonna get in some shit out here, boys. It's nice, relaxing. I can just like let the game play. Oh. Oh. Come in hot. Probably gonna get blown up.
This must be the place. Where do the hackers' coordinates lead?
To a cave entrance below.
Another cave. Hopefully without crawlers this time.
The entrance is blocked. You will require a detonator to get through.
Didn't I see a G&B dig site when we flew in? Bet I can borrow one from them.
I assume steal one would be the more appropriate phrasing.
This isn't an ordinary mining operation. Hive, do you see that?
If by that you are referring to the ancient structure up ahead, I would be able to offer some information. The ancients were believed to be higher beings, distantly related to and revered by the Oka. They ruled over a powerful and far-reaching empire, yet they mysteriously vanished from historical record some millennia ago.
You don't have to tell me. I painfully remember our previous encounters with them. G&B should know better than to risk a run-in with an ancient warden.
Oh, Jesus, dude.
This should do it. In the mood for some more spelunking, Hive?
I do not have modes, but modes. Activating indoor navigation mode.
Don't pretend you can't be moody, my friend. You may even be the moodiest AI I've...
Activating pilot ignoring mode.
Come on. Continuing on my journey.
Here we go deeper and deeper into a long-lost alien cave.
What is this?
Well, you tell me.
I have no data regarding anything like it. This must be the place the Bovis hacker asked you to find.
I'm afraid you're right about this. Any signs of some incredibly rare object nearby?
My sensors are unable to detect anything in here. It would appear you are on your own.
Oh, yeah, that's why you took out the vibrators in the controller and wired them to a battery, so you could watch them rotate. Uh-huh. We know what you're really doing, Wyatt. Don't worry, big dog. I got you. I'm here in an alien cave, looking for things. Not sure what I'm looking for. Interesting. Rotate it. Those are the same. Do you ever get stressed out? And then you realize that someone else made this, so it can't be that bad, right? I think this is the way the room was intended to be seen. There's a fourth room somewhere. All right, so oh my God. Probably something else cool in this room too. Let's get distracted. The circle or the hashy hashy? What's on the floor? The L with two lines. The L with two lines. This one needs the Z. That one's got the Z. This one needs the C and two lines. That one needs the H. Needs the L with two lines.
Wah 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 woo wah 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 woo wah 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 woo.
Wow, 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 wow! I just made a sun. Oh, fuck.
This soul-forsaken warden.
It appears to be fusing with that cube.
Boss fight! An interesting boss battle. He's hitting me with the Disley glitter.
It is collapsing. I recommend gaining some distance.
Phew. We're still alive.
This warden was different than the ones we encountered in the past. For one, it did not posthumously turn into a black hole.
Yeah, I remember. Better wrap things up around here before it remembers.
Posthumously turn into a black hole.
10 to 1, but this is what the hacker's looking for. Time to get out before another warden shows up. Let's take whatever this thing is back to the hacker and never come back here.
I agree.
This ain't an asteroid! Oh. This isn't an asteroid, kid. The fuck do I get out of here? The fuck you mean? They've gone up the ventilation shaft. Battle tank. Boom! Apparently gravity's going that way. Totally forgot we were on a planet. A whole fleet. Ooh.
Pew
Pew pew. Pew 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 pew. Well, it told me to return to the surface. I'm back at the surface. I don't know what it wants from me. Oh, I didn't return to the surface the way you wanted me to return to the surface? Sorry, I did it quicker. Fuck me. Would have known. Rapture. 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 Oh. How do I get back underground? Seizure. Let me underground. Where do I go back underground? How do I get underground? I got underground once. I can't figure out how to get back down there because I have to go back down there and hit a waypoint. Where do I go back in the ground at? I just, oh god, lame.
Well, that was fun. Let's head back to Fallon Pango.
You fucking shitting me? I don't even know which way's up anymore. And these guys are making me. You're trolling yourself there, bud. I want a cookie. Oh, I want a cookie. Almost there. Gotta pay the trolls toll. Getting this boy soul. Cookie.
Is this what you wanted?
You found it.
Care to swap this for a material encryptor?
Certainly, but please be careful with it. It took me a long time to perfect it.
Say, with all this information you're hoarding, what can you tell me about a man called Maddox?
I assume you're referring to Henley Maddox, the comrade of Dexter Bashar, whose signature was broadcast alongside yours when you were held by Bloodstar.
That's the guy.
I don't know much. He's a very private person, and always avoided doing business with me. I understand he killed his superior during the recent war, and is now searching for something very valuable. But the only objects of real value are ancient things, like the one you just brought to me. Ancient and dangerous. The Oka are guarding these artifacts closely. By the way, you may care to know that they are already on the move.
Who? The Okar?
Yes, a raid on Avonrest. It's been on the wavelengths for some time now. Since that's where you flew in from when coming here, I assume that is where your friend is hiding.
Oh, scrap. Gotta go.
Don't be
Christmas time is here.
No, we still got Thanksgiving. Well, we got Thanksgiving and Halloween. So Christmas time is not here. Christmas time can just stay over there. Christmas. Oh, scrap, he says. Dude. Christmas time is.
We start Christmas in September, Cosbier.
The Oak are on their way.
He is not responding.
Let's just hope he's ignoring me and the Oak haven't gotten to him yet.
Cosber? What do you mean? Like since it's September, October, November. Burr months? Or burr like beer. That's weird. Can we please limit Christmas to a 1 or 2 day event this year, tops? Unless... Man, I'm not taking it completely away. I'm just asking. Can we limit it to a 1 or 2 day event? I work in retail. Christmas is hell. Leading up to Christmas, from November 20th until Christmas, worst.
Do not hinder our access to storage facilities and vessels.
Scrap! The Oak are already here. I need to get to Maddox's hangar and transfer the software before they can scan him.
You have no authority to barge in on us like this. We are a peaceful settlement and have complied with all the regulations.
We are the authority here. Those who impede our investigations will be dealt with severely.
Going a little bit.
You made it back. If the Okar figure out what kind of ship I got here, I'm toast. Did you get the encryptor?
Yeah, transferring it as we speak.
Great. Now the Okar will probably register a change to the roster once I upload this to my systems. Try to keep them off my back long enough so I can get the whole shebang running.
I'm not so sure about taking on the Okar.
They'll be here any minute. Come on, kid. We're in this together now. Once I'm out, I'll meet you back at Rhodia Station as soon as I can make it.
Well, alright. Let's do this thing.
This guy's having me fight the baddest motherfuckers in this part of the galaxy just so he can stay alive. I don't want to fight these guys. These guys are...
We have detected a register change in one of your vessels. Engage units for intercept.
Check again. None of my people would... Oh, scrap Maddox, you idiot! We should have never taken you in.
Okay, Adam. The encryptor just started overriding my systems. Shouldn't be long before I can launch. Here comes the lizard parade.
This fucker's gonna get me killed, dude. Oh, that's a big motherfucker.
it's that colonial cruiser again.
The sheer level of trouble you are in is without precedent.
Scrap, I'm screwed.
I'm screwed. I wasn't getting out of it.
Hey.
They're gonna blow my home base. You're gonna Death Star my home base? Don't Death Star my home base, please.
Ah, you are awake. We meet again, Mr. Roslin.
Actually...
Oh, what? We haven't? I can never tell anymore. So many crossed paths. Anyway, I am well acquainted with you in the Roslin line.
My ship
is in the docking bay, returned by the Okar authorities who handed it over to me along with your good self.
It was you who raided the Bloodstar base.
Yes, looking for you. I've had quite a difficult time finding you.
You need me for something, or I'd be dead already.
Acutely observed, Mr. Roslin. After all, you shouldn't exist. Part of my remit was to erase every trace of the Roslin cloning facilities in the DMZ. Hundreds of loose cannons like you roaming the region and causing problems. Something had to be done about it.
I can't help what I am.
Don't expect pity from me. It's lucky for you that more serious matters are afoot. Pull up case file G72-844. Do you know who this is?
Yeah, Oscar Blakemore. He's the G&B director for all the DMZ operations.
Good. And this?
I only heard about it, haven't been there. Vesna mining colony in the Zarkov system. G&B regional headquarters.
Good. So you seem to have some idea of the astropolitical situation in the DMZ.
Look, what's this about?
This is about you, Mr. Roslin.
That isn't me.
No, but that is Adam Roslin, Blakemore's right hand.
You want me to be him?
Exactly. I need you to infiltrate the mining colony as the other Adam Roslin and gather some information for me.
And in return?
I let your base stand. I let you live.
I guess that's good enough incentive. I think I might have encountered him.
When?
Not long ago. The jump gate at Union Bridge.
Well, it must have been him, since you are the only two Roslin clones remaining.
Only two?
That's right. The cloning stations have been offline for some time now, and many clones were identified and intercepted attempting to reach the homeworlds. We couldn't have that, could we? And now there is just the other Adam Roslin, who is an agent for G&B. And you, who I can't really figure out yet. You are already in a difficult position. It is time to be clear about your allegiances. You can rehabilitate yourself with the fleet and we can leave you in peace. Or, I can put you and your companions on a high priority eliminate list. Which will it be?
I would take the common sense approach.
Good. I have someone on the inside at the mining colony. She'll walk you through. So, we have an understanding.
Yeah.
I am pleased that our little discussion has proven to be a constructive one. Using the main jump gate to the Zarkov system where Vesna mining colony is located will not be an option, as you will be immediately registered.
There's a smuggler's route I've heard of. I know someone who can get me through.
Of course you do. Our agent will send you instructions once you are through to the system. My technicians have uploaded further instructions to your hive unit. You will require some extra coaching in order to convincingly portray the other Roslin. In the meantime, you and I will need to maintain radio silence until the task is finished. If you are discovered, I will deny any knowledge of your existence. And as a fugitive Roslin clone, I will be obligated to hunt you down.
I have no intention of getting caught.
Having a colonial cruiser this close to your home base may cause irritation for your companions.
You're right. I better check on him.
Let's give him a little bit of afterburn on the hull plating.
Adam, what the heck is going on? Why is there a great big colonial cruiser at our door?
They were my ride home. I realize this looks bad, but maybe we can play things to our advantage. First things first, has Maddox shown up?
You were expecting more company?
I was hoping, but maybe it was too much to expect a mercenary like Maddox to follow through. Circumstances have changed. I'm in a real bind now. I need to do a top-secret job for the fleet. If I pull this off, we'll be given some kind of reprieve from the colonial authorities. But I don't know to what extent that means, or if I can trust this commissioner.
Oh, I'm tired.
God damn it, Adam. What have you gotten us into?
Hey, Alec. Back when I was delivering the red plasma gin, you mentioned that there was a smuggler's route open to Zarkov. Where's it located?
No idea, but I'm sure Tarjak, that Okar bootlegger, would know if anyone did.
Okay, I'm heading to Cartwright's wake to catch up with him. You might not hear from me for a while. If Maddox shows up, tell him to sit tight.
We'll hold the fort. Let us know when you need bailing out.
Me, 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 me. Just vomited in my mouth. Could you imagine if my base got blown up and all my shit was here, bro? Unparalleled taste. Pulse laser trash. Executor trash. Trash.
Hey, Hive. Those fleet techs been tinkering with you? You still yourself?
Inasmuch as I have still not been updated to the Eterna network, and have been grossly insulted by being treated as illegitimate machinery, I am the same Hive as before.
What did they do to you?
I have been supplemented with a coaching protocol based upon the personality profile of your target subject, Adam Roslin, commander of the G&B Elite Squad in the DMZ. I am to aid you in becoming like him, and to intervene during moments when you are not playing the part properly.
So my onboard AI is now here to show me how to act more like me. Crazy.
Boom, dude. Time for another drink or what? Oh, God. Jagging off whiskey? Anyone? Whiskey? PNW whiskey? Just a dash will do you.
Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away.
Trying to get Wyatt to sing or what? Because he'll start singing. It's too cheap to buy bits to make her sing, but he'll sing. I wish, like, on the YouTube stream or something, you could do, like, voice comments. That would be sweet. Donate to do voice comments. Ooh, that'd be cool. We're not singing Christmas carols. I'll be on like 5-minute demo mode for every Christmas song there is. And hate my life for next week. Just end it. Gotta put that thing away. Twitch probably don't like that. Damn, he took a shot and he got it. Got a boy. Oh, you see all of the goodies come to me? Oh, so many goodies. Boom. It's Christmas, I gave you my heart. We're not stopping for unknown signals. On a mission.
freighter sure looks familiar. I'm looking for Tarjak. Seen him around?
As I live and breathe, Adam.
Terrain, wow! So that's your freighter outside. Thought I knew it from somewhere. It has been a long time.
I had wondered what had become of you. You used to visit my shop quite frequently. Even twice at one time, which I thought was unusual. And then your visits tapered off, until eventually nothing. So, you have survived the never-ending turmoil.
So apparently you had like your repatriation process. There were other clones of you, and
proper job, but that didn't quite work out.
All the memories are shared.
For the like of you and me, Adam. We outcasts are best following our own paths.
Amen to that. You still in the trading business?
Indeed. And I have moved up to bigger clients now. Large order fulfillment. The cargo might be questionable, but the reward is sufficient, and I see no harm in it.
Good for you.
You said you were seeking Tarjak. He passed through some time ago, but is presently engaged with a task.
I don't suppose you would know a way into the Zarkov system without getting noticed? I've heard from our old mutual friend Alec that some of you traders ply a route through there.
That is true. And since you are such a valued and trusted old customer and friend, I would oblige you with access to a secret back door. It is quite near our current whereabouts. I will provide you with the precise location and instructions on how to activate the gate.
You're a star, Tareen. It's good to see you again. Let's catch up properly soon.
Now that we have found one another again, that can be a distinct possibility. I will be in Zarkov soon on the run.
Okay. Well, let's keep an eye out for each other then.
Zarkov. What do I need? Equalizers. What do these do? Increase damage against units with a higher level. That. I need a good like Gauss cannon or blaster.
Seeing Tareen again. It's a small universe.
Such re-encounters are not so improbable, considering the degree of social engagement you undertake within the confines of the DMZ.
You just gotta take the mystery out of everything, don't you?
Pew!
I sure hope this sketchy-looking gate is stable. Don't want to come out the other side scrambled. Welcome to Zarkov, I suppose.
I am receiving an encrypted message addressed to your signature.
That must be Hawk's agent. Put him through.
You made it in. First things first, I'm your contact for this mission. You can call me Tammy. Roslyn is out of the system. If he jumps back in, we'll know right away and we'll have to abort. Before venturing further into the system, you need to pick up a data package with the required signature. You'll find it inside the gas vortex, which is frequented by scavengers. Do your best not to be seen. Communicate over.
Well, that was rather blunt. Couldn't even get a hi or how are you?
Simple. I can tell you by the weird blue glow coming out of this ship, there's something good in here. Oh. Super Mama and enemy. Up or down? Which way's the sun? The gas vortex!
package is located inside a wreck. You are advised to avoid the lightning rod crystals, which can cause electrical damage to our craft.
Tricky.
The thing I just ran into.
Rootwood 3 hours class is only 1 hour, but assignment worth at least 5 hours. Woo.
Ooh.
This is it. Got the package.
The signature will make your craft appear, to all intents and purposes, like the elite squad craft of the target clone.
And I guess I wear this?
Correct.
This is creepy. I look like him. Alright, I want to take this thing off as soon as possible. Let's get this over with. Scavengers, and they deployed suppressor drones.
Be authoritative and order them to disperse. They will believe that you are the elite squad commander.
You there. You have 60 seconds to leave the area.
You shouldn't be picking fights out here on your own. Hey, isn't that the elite boss? Encircle the son of a twitch!
These scavengers seemingly hold a grudge against the elite squad.
I need to get rid of the suppressors, otherwise I'm stuck. we can get back to what we were doing earlier.
Our next stop is Vesna Mining Pod.
I'm falling back to regroup.
You are coping admirably, I must say.
Under Pressure is...
Under Pressure is my middle name.
Okay, so now I have to dock, and hopefully the agent Tammy gets to me before anyone else does.
Walk with shoulders back and give a stern look at everyone who passes. This Roslin is known for his gruffness and directness.
We're clones, so there can't be that much of a difference between us, can there?
Pressure pushing down on me.
Pushing down on me, pushing down on you. Pressure.
The less you say while on the base, the better.
Mr. Roslin, I'll need to detain you for just a moment.
Callahan!
Yes, sir. We just need to run a security check. No one is exempt. This was your own directive.
We appear to have met an unanticipated event in our plans. You are already acquainted with this officer?
He was my foreman on my last work crew. What the heck is he doing here?
I believe our technology might still mislead the security check, so long as it does not scan too thoroughly.
I'm not comfortable playing charades. It's not my forte.
Some amount of imaginative persuasion is required on your part during this procedure.
So what you're saying is that we've gone off script and I'll need to bluff my way through.
If you prefer to put it that way.
Sorry, Mr. Roslin, but
Streamer, hey, how are you?
Confusing results on the scan here.
What of it?
It appears that this craft is not company compliant. I'm detecting unapproved technology on board and a possibly tampered signature string.
Listen, Callahan, you're new here, but you should know who's in charge, right? Now stand aside and let me through. I can't have you wasting my time any longer.
Yeah, but Mr. Blakemore said...
I don't care what Blakemore said, Callahan. You should know enough not to be impertinent.
I'm sorry, Mr. Roslin. Mr. Blakemore asked me to convey the message to you that he is seeking to speak with you about the failed operation in the Cedo system. But that there are more pressing matters at hand with a group of outlaws which need evicting from a local gas harvester. I've been asked to direct you to the location.
Tell Blakemore that he shouldn't worry. I'm on it.
Some piggy shit. What do you mean? Like some actual pig shit? My brain dead right now. Like, say so. I don't know what you mean.
I'll have to take care of that assignment before docking or it'll raise flags. Do you think he bought the ruse hive?
It is difficult to ascertain, but it was a jolly convincing performance. Good call on him being new to this detail.
Yeah, well, I do have some recent and unpleasant dealings with this guy. I'll have to try to find out from him how he ended up in an elite squad role.
Do not bother to dig too deep. Our mission is only to infiltrate the base.
I'm guessing the failed Cedo system mission was the failed extradition of Dax.
This, I suppose, adds an emotional element to your approach, which I suggest forgetting for now.
The failed extradition of Dax, they murdered him. They didn't fail. They just killed the motherfucker. They blew him right the fuck up.
So far, the outlaws are only holding one of the two harvesters. Your task is to, well, to do what you do best. Going nuclear and tearing them to shreds.
I know perfectly perfectly well what needs to be done. Never assume otherwise.
Of course, sir. I'll leave you to it.
That was a nice touch.
I'm getting into my role.
Going nuclear and blowing shit up's like my favorite shit, dude. Yeah. Shifty little bastard.
yourself inside the harvester. Be careful to avoid the,
Avoid the what?
the wind streams when you go in. But you know that already. Of course.
Of course.
The wind stream is gonna suck me into
There is a regular rhythm to the flow of gas inside the tubes. You must time your approach accordingly. Apart from this chamber, there are more enemies hiding behind the large vent.
I'm gonna sit here and regain my shields real quick. Am I drooling? Why am I drooling? What the fuck?
Try not to get caught in the stream.
Investigate the harvester interior. What does that mean? There's a puzzle here and I don't understand it. Can't handle a whole lot of those. I'm gonna get blown up.
They have sent for reinforcements. They'll be swarming the area any moment now. I'm deploying the rest of the squad to intercept them before they can enter the harvester.
Got it. Not sure how I feel about the rest of the elite squad coming here, Hive.
Do not allow yourself to be distracted, and simply concentrate on the present task.
Well, I fucking died. I think that's gonna be it for the stream, though. I'm getting kind of tired. Easy. So I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night.